Hi, I'm Molly, and I'm going to be talking about PACE bottle feeding. I'm not going to go into the deep background information as to why, how, who, what, where. I'm not an IBCLC, but I do recommend paced bottle feeding for my clients, and so I just wanted to have a quick video to be able to send them so that they can know the best position to have baby in. So we want baby to be more upright. Okay, so typically the go-to is to hold the baby down in your cradle position and then give them a bottle, something like this. But what that does is it puts the liquid in the nipple and then it lets it drip. So it's free flowing and the baby just kind of gets a little waterboarded, okay? And then they tend to drink too much. So what we want to do is sit baby upright, okay? I'm holding baby a little higher just because I'm close to the camera, but you can of course put baby more in your lap. And then we're gonna have the bottle be horizontal, okay? So we wanna do horizontal and offer the bottle to the baby, similar to a breast. So tickle the nose, kind of tickle the lips, and let them open wide and receive the nipple, okay? So then they're gonna receive the nipple and we're gonna allow baby to suckle and get milk, but milk is only going to be in about half the nipple, okay? So we want it to be about half full. And what we're doing is also mimicking the breastfeeding pattern. So baby suckles and gets milk, and then we're going to tip the bottle down a little bit so there's no milk in the nipple and baby's still suckling, and then we give him some more. So what that does is mimic the breast. If the baby isn't drinking at the breast, they're not going to get any milk. But if the baby is being fed like this, the flow is constant, so they're just constantly not having to work for that milk flow in their mouth. So we want them to work just a little bit harder to mimic being at the breast, okay? And also what this does helps them pace their feed. So whereas babies that get fed like this tend to drain the bottle size, no matter how many ounces it is, but paced feeding allows them to pace themselves and gives you cues when they're full and finished. So he's taking a break about every ounce or so at least. We want to stop, give them a chance to burp, okay, give them a moment to decide whether they're full or not. And this baby is still kind of pecking around and a little bit fidgety, so now I'm going to turn him back around and offer him a little bit more. And he's still hungry, he's still drinking, so we're letting him have some. Okay, he paused, he stopped suckling, so then I'm going to tip it just a little bit until he starts to suckle again, and there he goes. Okay, so then we tip it back up. So now I notice that he only wanted 2 ounces today when the last time somebody fed him this way, he drank 4. But he was fussy after that feed because his tummy was stretched too full and he probably had gas and digestive issues and was drinking more than he needed. And we typically see this happen with pumping working moms when care providers feed babies, like mothers or babysitters, nannies, things like that, daycares are feeding babies like this, and the baby is drinking more than the mom is able to pump per day while she's away from the baby. And paced feeding really helps eliminate that problem because baby isn't taking more than they need. The reason babies drink more than they need sometimes when they're being fed like this is because when there's liquid in their mouth, they have to swallow it, but that swallow reflex creates a loop that causes them to keep sucking. Sucking is calming for newborns, which is why they like sucking at the breast, which is why they like sucking on a pacifier or even a finger. It's calming for them, so they do it. It's a reflex. So they're going to keep sucking on the nipple, and then because they're sucking on the nipple, it's going to create milk flow, and because there's milk flow, they have to swallow what's in their mouth. So it's this continuous feedback loop that keeps happening, and care providers think that the baby's hungry because they are continuing to drink, when really they're just drinking because it's there and they're suckling because it's in their mouth. And then afterwards you may notice they're fussy, gassy, hard to calm and put to sleep. So let me know if you guys have any questions. Please give me some feedback. If you have anything to add to this, I would love to hear it. Like I've said before, these videos are meant to be a resource for us to share with clients and anybody else, but also I would love to know if anyone would want to add some information, because I would be happy to do that in another video. Thank you so much.